In this video, we will explore what intersectionality is. Intersectionality is a concept that helps us understand how different aspects of a person's identity, such as race, gender, class, sexuality, ability, and more, intersect and shape their experiences in unique ways. The term was first coined in the late 80s to highlight how social identities overlap and how this overlap affects people's experiences with both discrimination and privilege. For example, a black woman may face both racism and sexism, but these experiences are not simply additive. It is not just racism plus sexism. These forms of discrimination interact with each other and create a distinct experience of marginalization. Intersectionality shows us that people can face multiple layers of disadvantage or privilege that cannot be fully understood if we focus on just one aspect of their identity at a time. As it was said, intersectionality is not an add and steer approach, nor does it provide definitive answers to social problems. Instead, it reframes our understanding of marginalization and creates spaces for reflexive consideration and critical engagement. At its core, intersectionality helps us recognize that everyone's experiences are shaped by the interplay of multiple factors. To truly address inequality, we must understand these complexities. By doing so, we can work towards creating a more inclusive and fair society. Intersectionality is crucial in youth work because young people are in a phase of their lives where they are still figuring out who they are. It's time when their identities begin to come together, shaping how they experience the world around them. Since youth are still in the process of discovering themselves, they can be especially sensitive to how they are perceived by others and how society treats them based on their identity. For example, a young person who identifies as LGBTQ and comes from a low-income family might face challenges that are different from those of someone who only deals with one of those issues. Maybe they experience discrimination not just because of their sexual orientation, but also because of their economic status. Understanding intersectionality helps youth workers see the full picture of who a young person is and what they might be going through. It ensures that no one's experiences or needs are ignored. By embracing an intersectional approach, youth workers can create spaces where all young people feel valued and supported as they grow. It enables youth workers to see their role not just as an educators, but as advocates for the diverse identities and lived experiences of their young people. Intersectionality in youth work helps ensure that every young person, no matter their background, is seen and heard in a meaningful way. Understanding intersectionality also encourages empathy and awareness. It empowers youth workers to advocate for social justice, challenge inequalities, and create more inclusive spaces. When youth workers understand that each young person's experience is shaped by a web of identities, some of which may lead to advantages and others to disadvantages, they can work towards breaking down the barriers that exist. Furthermore, intersectionality highlights the importance of listening to young people. They are the experts in their own lives and can provide valuable insights into the challenges they face. This can help youth workers to better understand how to support them. At the end of the day, intersectionality is not just about applying a set of rules or theories to explain everything. It's about adopting a mindset. It's about approaching youth work with an openness to understanding the complexity of each young people's identity and experiences. It's not about fitting youth into predefined categories. It's about recognizing and respecting the individuality and nuances of each young people.